I want to know from the Modi government that does the Muslims of this country have a fundamental right to education under Article 21A or not? You unleashed your ideology on the biggest minority, and that you see that 1.7 lakh fewer Muslims are pursuing education today. Those who say that we Muslims don't teach our girls and oppress our women are wrong. Maybe the Mughals are responsible for this. Direct connection can be drawn between the policies of the government and the continuing educational backwardness of Muslims. In both higher education and schooling, Muslims want to get formal education, but because of government apathy and negligence, Muslims drop out of the education system is sooner than children of any other community. The government UDIC data, madam, covers school education, says that Muslim student representation gradually declines from class 6 onwards and reaching its lowest in class 11 and 12. Enrollment percentage of Muslims dropped from 14.42% upper primary, class 6A, to 10.76% higher education, class 11 and 12. Only 76.37% of Muslim students continue after elementary education as compared to the national average of 81.26%. Madam, 28 states have gross GR of 80% for primary education, but only 12 states achieve 80% secondary level. This shows a clear systemic bias against Muslims. Muslim children do not have means to cross beyond primary education, but the government has limited pre-matric and post-matric scholarship class and above. I want to know from the Modi government that does the Muslims of this country have a fundamental right to education under Article 21A or not? Or do you want to make the Muslims, 17 crore Muslim second-class citizens status permanent? Madam, there are 1.7 lakh fewer Muslims pursuing higher education. That was not the case till 2021. You unleashed your ideology on the biggest minority, and you see that 1.7 lakh fewer Muslims are pursuing higher education today. And I want to give them some bad news and good news for the nation. Those who say that we Muslims don't teach our girls and oppress our women are wrong. I'm quoting data. I can challenge anyone. Muslim girls are enrolled at school level higher than boys. The gender parity index for the rest of the population is 0.93, but for Muslims it is 0.99. The sad fact is that these girls and boys are not prevented from educating themselves because of some evil Muslim men, in inverted commas, but because of crushing poverty and absence of government support. This government education policy talks about universal access to education, ensuring universal literacy in India of 2047. But how can you achieve, sir, if 14% of the population is dropping out of education at primary level? How can you achieve when about 25% of rural youths in the age group of 14 to 18 cannot read a class 2 level text fluently in regional language? And while more than half struggle with division 3-digit by 1-digit problems, a skill usually is expected to achieve in class 3 and 4. Madam, over the years, there has been a shift in momentum towards private schools. Government data indicates a decrease in the share of government schools in the elementary category of 87% in 2006 to 62% in 2022. Maybe the Mughals are responsible for this. This means that the government has decided to leave the poorest Indians to for-profit schools and abandon the responsibility on the RT.